Hi everyone, today we will explore and discuss the Deadpool's Family Tree, a popular character from the Marvel Universe. So let's get into it. Wade Wilson, also known as Deadpool, he is a superhero, mercenary, adventurer arms dealer, former fugitive, soldier, and an assassin. He is quite funny, although this appears to be due in part to his mental instability, and also, he acts quickly and impulsively. His father, Thomas Wilson, he was killed by Deadpool, under the control of the butler, at his house in Canada by arson, unaware that he was his father due to the mind-wiping medicines Butler continuously provided to him. And his mother, Haley Wilson, she was also killed by Deadpool when he was under the control of the butler. Deadpool was married to Jennifer Kale, also known as Swamp Queen, during his stay at Weird World, which he went there for the goal of tracking down and executing an accountant who was hiding there. Later, he escaped Weird World completely. Since then, Kale has sworn her revenge. Deadpool was hired by Dracula to bring Shikla to him so that he could marry her and take over her former kingdoms, unify the monster world under his reign, and put an end to a lengthy conflict. But after some events, Deadpool married Shikla on the way to defeat Dracula. After that, they had a genuine wedding with various members of Deadpool's supporters. Niagara Bride, she was a woman who contracted cancer, and rather than suffer through the disease or commit suicide, she recruited Wade Wilson's help to stage her murder. They staged a wedding near Niagara Falls, and he poisoned her as they went over the falls, giving the impression that he had randomly targeted and murdered her. Satana Hellstrom, she hired Deadpool when she lost a bet with a gang of geeks and was forced to marry one of them. Deadpool was content to murder them and be on his way. But they turned out to be human versions of different high-ranking Marvel demons, such as Mephisto and Dormammu. That's where he devised Plan B, marry Satana, because if they were married, she wasn't permitted to marry any demon. Mercedes Wilson was the wife of Deadpool, who later was killed by a man whom once they nursed when they found him in the river and brought back to health. Vanessa Carlisle, also known as Copycat, she lived with Wade years ago when he was only a mercenary. The two would have most certainly married and lived the rest of their lives together, but Wade was diagnosed with cancer, urged Vanessa to leave, went on to Weapon X, and things became complex. Vanessa was a mutant shapeshifter, therefore the two ended up working together when Wade transformed into Deadpool. Orxa, she met Deadpool when he arrived at the Funsel station and admitted to killing Macho Gomez. She assaulted him. However, when he kissed her to calm her down, she mistook it for a marriage proposal and accepted. After learning she has feelings for Ob, he then divorced her and returned to Earth. Inez Temple, also known as Outlaw, she met Deadpool at the gym. The two flirted and even crossed paths before one of his later missions, but nothing significant occurred, mostly because Deadpool dropped off the radar and was believed to be dead. Raven Darkholme, also known as Mystique, in Deadpool 27, the merc with a mouth, confronts a bartender and identifies him as Mystique. The two mutants then draw pistols on each other. It was because Deadpool only needed Mystique to sign some divorce papers, because they were married. Now, just got divorced, it has not been annulled, divorced. This signifies that the marriage was formal. Carmelita Camacho, she met Deadpool when she was abducted by the white man and then joined by Deadpool, who had also been seized. Both captives were led to a room in the white man's lair, believing she was in her last moments. She became close to Deadpool. They were, however, interrupted by the Heroes for Hire, who arrived to rescue them. After a battle against the white man and his troops, which Deadpool and the Heroes for Hire won, Deadpool pulled off his mask, and Carmelita ran away terrified, and they never met again. Carmelita later gave birth to Eleanor Camacho, who first appeared in the Deadpool Volume 519. She is a mutant, and has the power of regenerative healing factor. She loves toys, and has a Hawkeye action figure. Master Matrix, he was a sophisticated life model decoy discovered in a Hydra weapons store on an undiscovered island, who later was adopted by Spider-Man and Deadpool. Itsy Bitsy, she is a human mutated created by Jack Hammer, also known as Patient Zero. He injected her with DNA material from Deadpool and Spider-Man in attempt to modify her body. After the operation, she was given the name Susan Mary. Squirrelpool, who first appeared in the Deadpool Too Soon Infinite Comic Volume 1 and 2, she was accidentally created with the recombination of Deadpool and Squirrel Girl's DNA. That was all in the Deadpool's Family Tree. Thanks for watching. See you all in next video. Till then, take care.